boys and girls, and welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories with Missy Lane. I wanted to dedicate a Dr. Seuss story tonight to my friend Tegan down in Alabama. I know, Tegan, you really enjoy There's a Wocket in My Pocket, but I didn't have that one on my library shelf today. But I think you'll enjoy this one as well, at least I hope you do. It's another Dr. Seuss book called What Pet Should I Get? And that's a hard decision to make, isn't it? If you were going to pick out a new pet, which one would you choose? We want a pet. We want a pet. What kind of pet should we get? Dad said we can have one. Dad said he would pay. I went to the pet shop and I went there with Kay. That must be his sister, right? That's Kay. And so we went in. I took one fast look and I saw a fine dog who shook hands. So we shook. So I said, I want him. But then Kay saw a cat. She gave it a pat and she said, I want that. Then Kay said, now what do you think we should do? Dad said to pick one. We cannot take home two. So they have to decide between the dog and the cat. Like I said, that's a hard decision to make. Then what do you know? We saw two other kinds. Now how could Kay and I make up our minds? A pup and a kitten, they looked like good fun. Now what would we pick? We could only pick one. So now it's the dog, or the cat, or the puppy, or the kitten. The cat, or the dog, the kitten, the pup. Oh boy, it is something to make up a mind up. Then I looked all around and I saw something with wings. I said, look at him. We can pick one that sings. But then, look over there, said my sister Kay. We can go home with a rabbit today. Oh boy, boys and girls. The decision's getting harder and harder because there's more and more choices. Then I looked at Kay and I said, what will we do? I like all the pets that I see, and so do you. We have to pick one pet and pick it out soon because you know Mother told us to be back by noon. And I could have done it. I could have, I bet. I could have said what pet we should get. But you know what Kay did. Do you know what she did? She said, fish, 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 fish. It may be a fish is the pet that we wish. Then I saw a new kind, and they were good too. How could I pick one? Now what should we do? We could only pick one. That is what my dad said. But how could I make up that mind in my head? There's just too many choices, huh? Do you know which one you would pick? Oh, really? Pick a pet fast. Pick one out soon. Mother and Dad said to be home by noon. So they're running out of time, too. The time may be now to make up my mind, but who knows what other good pets I might find. I might find a new one, a fast kind of thing, who would fly around my head in a ring on a string. Yes, that would be fun. But our house is so small. The thing on the string would bump into the wall. And my mother, I know, would not like that at all. So maybe some other kind of good pet. Another kind maybe is what we should get. We might find a new kind, a pet who is tall. A tall pet who fits in a space that is small. My mother might like this pet best of all. One that's really, really tall, but I guess super flexible because then it fits under a desk. If we had a big tent, then we would be able to take home a yent. Dad would like us to have a good yent. But how do I know he would pay for a tent? So you see how it is when you pick out a pet. How can you make up your mind which one to get? But what if we took one of each kind of pet? Then our house would be full of all the pets we would get. No, Dad would be mad. We can only have one. If we do not choose, we'll end up with none. So they've got to make up their mind. Which one is it going to be? I will do it right now. I will do it, I said. I will make up the mind that is in my head. The dog or the rabbit? The fish or the cat? I picked one out fast, and then that was that. And he chose one finally. Do you see it peeping out its eyes? I wonder which one it was. I don't know that we're going to find out. Which one do you think he took home? I wonder if you're right. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that story. I'd like to sing you 2 lullabies before we say goodnight. First, we'll do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and then we'll flip it around and do our special moon song. Are you ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And our moon song, which goes like this. I see the moon and the moon sees me. God bless the moon and God bless me. God bless you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time on 5 Minute Bedtime Stories with Missy Lane. Good night.